let's just there's another big story which is linked really to what we've been talking about, i.e. coaches. Ancelotti getting the sack from Bayern Munich, which is something that you told me you thought would happen, and it has happened now. And Jupp Heynckes, who won the treble with Bayern Munich before Pep arrived, is back. What was the problem with Ancelotti?
Well, the problem was that since he came, the club thought that he didn't improve the young players as much as he should. They had in Kimmich, in Kingsley Coman, Renato Sanchez, the three of the best young players in the squad, and none of them really played. None of them improved, and went backwards. He relied on the older players, more experienced players, and this team needs to bring young players in, because it's an overage team, and they've got to make the cut at some stage. And they thought he's the guy who brings a couple of young players in, improves them. So they set they get a team for the next 3, 4, 5 years. He didn't do that. He wasn't really interested in the younger players. That was one thing. And the second thing was that the team thought they didn't train enough. They told him from an early part in his tenure at Bayern Munich. They said to him, we need to train more, because in Germany they like to train harder than they do in Italy or in England, for example. And he didn't do that either. So he had his coaching staff with him, his son, his son-in-law, his fitness coach, which didn't help also was that the fitness coach at times stood on the pitch with a cigarette in his mouth. And these were things who didn't really go down too well with Bayern Munich. There's photos, there's images. I wasn't aware of it, but I saw photos where he walks on the training pitch with a fag in his hand, and clearly these should have been things that should have been addressed before. But it was pretty easy going the way he is. The players didn't dislike him; they liked him for his personal art, the way he's with the players. But in terms of substance, what they did in training, it was completely different to what they were used to from Guardiola the year before. Right. So obviously the problems were getting bigger and bigger. And I think the board, Rummenigge and Hoeneß, I think in the summer, they kind of distanced themselves from him. They thought, we see how it goes till Christmas, and if it doesn't go much better, then we may have to make a call. Obviously, after the defeat away to Paris, they had to act, and he got given the elbow.